Hello, YouTube. Welcome to. I've just realised I've not changed. This is the thing about doing a last-minute stream Trig. I've not changed it from the FPL PubCast to the FPL Lock-In. Welcome
doesn't matter
to the FPL Lock-In. I'm hoping we've gone live because it's saying 0 people are watching. Oh, 14 people are watching. The usual stream we do on a Saturday night to look at the games that happen on Saturday. But today, me and Trig both found ourselves desperately wanting to talk about tonight's games. Obviously, how many games is there? 6 games have gone on. Big FPL day. So we decided we were going to set up a live stream. And a certain FPL D unit, Darius, Captain Dalot, he's currently on his own stream. I've sent him the link to join the stream, and we'll see if he turns up as we go along. Nick, how are you doing, mate? And what do you think the chances are of Darius joining us at some point in the next hour or so?
Very slim, I'd suggest. Every single prediction he made last night on the PubCast has been proven to be total bollocks. He's talked absolute rubbish last night, and it's like he was complaining about all the Rob T projections. They all look pretty good, don't they? All 2 and 3 goals. Yep. It said Villa would get about 1. It said Everton would score. D unit said no way could Everton score a goal. So, horrible day for me. It's what a frustrating, horrible evening of football, honestly.
You've not done that well, have you?
Well, unless you brought Gabriel in and owned Paquetá, then it's a complete waste of time.
I mean, let's talk FPL Andy. He is living the calm life, isn't he? You know, every transfer he makes, Paquetá in a couple of weeks ago, Gabriel in today, he's just like, everything's coming off for him, isn't it? It's like
it's just crazy. I think he's on about 50 points already.
Yeah, I was saying before we started, I knew as soon as I saw he transferred in Gabriel, unfortunately I didn't make the same move, he's going to score. It's just that sort of season he's having, isn't it? But
no, it's great. I mean, a lot of people that took gambles this week haven't done well, have they?
No.
Like people that bought in Man United defenders and people that bought in Newcastle defenders as well. Not a great start for them. Although I guess you're buying them for the 4 matches and not just the 1. But Hall was in the wars today, wasn't he? Whether he'd be okay to start next game or not.
Yeah. Kanji wants to join Trig, so I'm just going to send him the link.
And I see your man Minter went off injured as well, didn't he?
He did, yeah. I mean, I'm actually on a green arrow, which to be fair, considering we do these every Saturday. I've been on a red arrow and in my members videos for as long as I can remember. I know it's not that long. It's probably like a month, but you know what I mean? So just to have a green arrow for a day, you know what I mean, is a nice feeling.
Arsenal defenders, so lucky. They all went off before Villa scored. Very, very annoying.
Yeah. Well, I was doubly lucky because I've got Timber, and I did Gabriel stay on to the end.
No, he went off after 77. I think Timber went off after about 87.
We've all been a bit lucky then.
And then Villa went and scored. But of course, they probably only scored because they went off, didn't they? So that was probably why they did score.
Yeah, so I've sent the link to Kanji. Darius has the link. Chat. All I can say is it's up to them if they. Well, Kanji's going to join. He just asked me if he could join. But let's say hello to chat. We're going to do what we normally do. We're going to have a quick look at the games, review them, and then we will have a look at our teams. Hi to Sean. He's saying OD unit. Alan is saying it's 6:10 a.m. in Singapore. Good morning, Alan, or good night, depending on when you're watching this. Hippie says D unit must be ripping his hair out. That's assuming he still has hair. I'm not sure he does he? At the minute. Andy's saying, cannot bear the pain tonight. Yeah, I think that a lot of people probably feeling that. Dorgu's saying, Gregor's saying, Dorgu, knee sliders in the mud. What a night of footy. Would you say it was a good night of football? Taking FPL out of it, Trig? Craig?
Huh?
Would you say it was a good night? If you take your FPL feelings out of it, would you say it was a good night of football?
No, bloody awful for everybody concerned. No, because Chelsea were rubbish as well. Well, it wasn't. I mean, it was good for Arsenal, I guess, wasn't it? Everton and Newcastle, but apart from that,
Hello.
Hello, Kanji.
How you doing, lads?
Yeah, not bad. Well, I'm doing well. Trig not so well. I think that's it.
I've only had 4 play, mind you, so I've still got a lot of skin in the game.
How are you, Kanji?
Man, I took the hit for Lewis Hall. It was such a terrible watch, man.
He got nightmare sent because I don't watch the games because I haven't got Sky Sports or whatever. Nightmare sent Lewis Hall. It was off injured, and as soon as I read that, because I was following the games on here, I threw my phone away and went and played Who Wants to Be a Millionaire on the computer for 45 minutes. Only when we start this, Trig tells me he played 90 minutes and he's got DCs.
I'll tell you what's annoyed me the most about tonight. 6 games, only 1 clean sheet, and it's the one player I got on my bench. It's just like one of those typical FPL days where that kind of thing happens. It's like almost like it's written in the stars that is going to happen. And Tarkowski tucked away, second on my bench, and Everton keep a clean sheet.
This studs well, isn't it? So just finish saying hello to people in the chat. Janskia, Gabriel is just something else. Yep, he is. Toby, let's go. You got Gabriel in, didn't you, Kanji?
I did. Let's go, big good. Gabriel. I don't want to flex too hard. I know it's like
that's why he texted me. He didn't. By the way, I invited everyone on about 2 hours ago. Kanji only texted me when we're on air. Trig. I wonder why.
Yeah.
I was going to say.
He waits till Gabriel scores.
Daniel, rest in peace, D Unit. Rob Taffalo, mate. Repent Master D Unit eating humble pie right now. That's why we don't reckon he's going to turn up. Daniel, D Unit's got Newcastle, got the clean sheet. Michael, Hippie, and Nightmares here. No Darius, no surprise. Yep, you said it, mate. Nice title, Gary. Well, maybe he will turn up. Maybe he's gone for rest. So did Chris and Game of Lunatics as well. Maybe he's gone for a little rest and he'll be here. We'll see. We'll see. But we'll carry on regardless. I did literally. This is not that title was not clickbait. We actually don't know if he's going to turn up because he's been a bit ill. We don't actually know whether he's going to be up for doing this or not. So, all right, should we have a look at the game, lads? So, Burnley versus Newcastle. Goal for Burnley from Laurent. Is that what I said, Kanji? Laurent?
I don't even know who this is.
Laurent. Brozier with the assist. You've got a lovely way of saying French words, Trig.
I don't even know if he is French, is he?
I don't know either.
he, for the purposes of this stream, he's French. He's born in Paris, I do believe. Visser, Bruno Guimaraes, and Jolinton with the goals. Gordon with an assist. So well done if you bought him in. At least you got a return. Bonus points for Bruno. 3. Jolinton 2. Laurent 1. And defensive contributions. So Ekdal, Laurent, Ugo, Chukwugu. Guy, why does he get defensive contributions? Every single week he makes me try and pronounce his name. Brozier, Florentino, Miley, Chow, Shaw, Hall. That's it. That's Lads, what do you think? I mean, I was a Hall adopter this game week. So I reckon I'm at least he played 90 minutes. So I've got to be semi-happy with that. What were your thoughts on his games, lads? I mean, I didn't watch them. I literally listened to D Unit's first half watch along, threw my phone on the floor, and then have joined you guys. So I'm relying on you for your thoughts. Did either of you have your eye on this one?
Let me go and have a look.
I did. I watched the
Go on,
games.
Kanji.
So like I think Hall is one of those players that he has all the routes to points. Like he gets the def cons. I think I've actually mentioned earlier, like Tiao is better for def cons, but Nightmare called me out. He's like, hey, like keep an eye on Lewis Hall for def cons as well. And looky here, right at the death, he ends up giving us 10 somehow. And he actually is on some of the set pieces. I think he was on the corners. He had a really nice cross to Jacob Murphy. And oh my God, Jacob Murphy skied it. It was like a Darwin Nunez finish. It was like an empty net. Apparently it was offside, so it would have made it even worse as like a Lewis Hall owner and buyer this week. But yeah, I think Lewis Hall had another good performance. He's just one of those players in this league that's, I think, underrated. He's very good.
Yeah, and he could be, assuming he's not injured, I'm assuming he made the 90 minutes. I'm assuming he's not going to be ruled out for the next game. Bruno Key, a good selection. Yeah, Gordon.
Gordon was pretty poor. I'm just looking at the sofa score ratings now.
Gentlemen, I can confirm. Sorry, he's in the house.
Okay. Hello.
Hey, I was never not going to show up. I just needed a minute to process my anger at how fucking shit we are at football and how crap Amarin is. Like, how do you not beat a Wolves team that have won 2 points all season? Like, honestly, I know that Ineos want to give him time. That man deserves no time. That football tonight was an absolute disgrace. Like, no goal. I really just wanted to go and watch Goldbridge, to be honest, because I just wanted to vent. Like, Man United were pathetic. Like, that Cunha, absolutely shit. I said all along that he's been shit, and I really disappointed in myself that I didn't just back in the fact that what I've been watching, that he's been shit, and he has been unbelievably shit. And he didn't even look like doing anything today. Everything he did was rubbish. I mean, Dorgu, how hard is it to stay on side? I don't know. But like how hard is it to look across the line and just stay on side? That man doesn't know how to do it. It's unbelievable how bad Man United were. I think the only thing that was even more worse was Chelsea's defending in that first half against Bournemouth was on par with what Man United dished up against Wolves. 2 crap teams going to 2 teams that are meant to be chasing for Europe, and both of them were unbelievably crap.
Darius, how are you feeling? Your calls didn't go quite as well as expected last time. We may have given you a bit of a rinsing before coming. I mean, I've heard the fans of D Unit United are kind of talking about you in the same way you are about Amaron. Get him out.
In fairness, James Garner has delivered an all-time 20-pointer, and I said that he was a way better pick than Dominic Szoboszlai. So for FYI, I said that Dominic Szoboszlai was a trap, and I stand by that. And to be honest with you, to all those people that are in the chat now, if you fought Gabriel now, you're an idiot, because I reckon he's injured.
I called it a long time ago, but the D unit called it, and that's all you need to know.
I did.
Now, Dan, so I've got to say, it was a brave decision. It was a brave decision to go to Dalot. We're gonna, I'm gonna be soft on Darius tonight. I'm not gonna go in there. He's having a bad night. Man United what was the actual score? Did they draw in the end?
1-1.
They drew 1-1.
They've drawn against the bottom team. You've captained Dalot. I'm not gonna kick you too much, man.
To be honest, no, I don't even mind. I mean, like, to be honest, I was sitting there, I looked at it, like a lot of people that didn't captain Haaland this week, captain Cunha. So Captain Dalot got the exact same amount of points as Captain Cunha. So, like, from that perspective, it's not a disaster. It will be a disaster if Haaland blanks tomorrow. It's all of a sudden it's like, well, happy days. So it's not a complete. And there's no reason to think that Haaland's just going to sit there and drop a 13-pointer. Like, Sunderland are not a horrible defense, especially when they're at home. So I've still got hope that it's going to be okay.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, about the Cunha captaincy, I was going to wait till we got onto the United game, but we've already started talking about it. But I think, apart from the fact that Cunha played at Wolves and there's, like, a narrative FC bias playing against your old team.
Let's go to the United game.
Yeah, I just don't really understand the Cunha captaincy. Like, I never did. Like, I mentioned it earlier in the pod we had before the game week. It was like, it felt like Palmer was a better captaincy to me than Cunha was.
This is just worse after time of a D unit here.
Wait, hold on a second. No, hold on. Look, I even asked you, like, Trig, I asked you before the game week. I was like, yo, I actually think this Bournemouth Chelsea game is going to be a very back and forth game. What do you think about Palmer captaincy? And then you said, I don't think the minutes are there. And I was like, okay, I'll just back off and not push you because you know your team better than me, right? And you would have been right because Palmer only got 70 and he got a pen. Right. So, but it's like, I don't like the Cunha captaincy though, because I don't like Bruno's not there and Bumo's not there. Ahmad's not there. You're going to need to rely on what Dalot and Dorgu for GA. Like, come on. Like, anyway, not my cup of tea.
I think that's why most of us didn't captain him, Mo, because normally we would have done. I think everyone would have captained him at home to Wolves.
The models will wait on us to captain him, didn't
if Man United had been reliable. But we kind of said, didn't we? We said they're not reliable enough to captain Cunha. So most of us didn't captain Cunha for that reason. I mean, you obviously have him in your team because it's such a good fixture. I mean, there's no harm in having him in your team, but to captain him, Man United, you never know what you're going to get with them.
Exactly. And like what the point is like the managers that captained them, like I feel like those are actually EV merchants. I don't know if they're actual like respectable FPL managers. I don't know who's done it. I haven't looked at the community, but that's my opinion on those managers.
Nightmare captained him.
No way, bro.
I'm sure he did. I'm sure I read that he captained him in the chat.
Lots of people did. It wasn't a bad shout.
I guess. Maybe I'm being harsh.
Yeah, he did.
Like you said, Haaland hasn't got an easy fixture either.
What's that?
Haaland doesn't have an easy fixture either, so it's not surprising people have captained Cunha.
The reason why I didn't captain Cunha, because I've got them both. Like the reason why I bought Dalot is I sat there and I watched Wolves against Liverpool, and I saw that the way they were playing, and I saw the way we played against Newcastle, and I thought I can't see Wolves scoring. I just got it wrong, and that's why I bought in Dalot because I just thought there was high upside that he could potentially get an attacking return and keep a clean sheet. And if he'd done that, that was the reasoning behind it. Alas, I mean, I couldn't have been more wrong about it, but that's why I went there because I did think that Cunha would suck. Like, I when I bought Cunha, I wasn't 100% sold on it, but I thought like, the fixtures look really good. But then I said, but like over the last few weeks, I have not been convinced by him at all. I know he scored a couple of goals, but he's been so wasteful. Like, he's been unbelievably wasteful. He's been making decisions like Garnacho does, shooting when he shouldn't be shooting, not passing when he should be passing. And he did exactly the same thing again tonight. It was just a continuation of I don't know what we paid £62 million for. That version of Cunha is still in Wolves. I don't know what we've been sent. We've been sent the Timu version of Cunha.
You're sort of like, because gone with Dalot because you've hated him all season. He's convinced you of a few returns. You got him in and captained him, and now you're back to hating him again. I'm assuming.
But like to give Darius the benefit of the doubt, right? Like the Dorgu goal at the end, if that was Dalot, and you could have honestly have been on Dorgu captaincy on another day, like that could have been like the moment for you, right? And then obviously it's offside, and obviously you picked Dalot instead of Dorgu, but that's kind of what you were playing for, right? And like if like Wolves just didn't have as much influence in the game, you probably would have kept it clean. I think so many teams have kept it clean against Wolves. I get it. It's just it didn't work. And now you're just sitting there holding the bag, right?
Yeah. As I said, I was like, I don't actually care about the Dalot captaincy. I care more about the fact we were crap and we didn't beat Wolves. Like, that's the thing that annoys me. Like, the FPL side of things is like, I know what it's like. It's like a game of luck. Sometimes it comes in, sometimes it doesn't. But when you look at Wolves and you look at Man United and they're playing at home and you expect 3 points and you are lucky to walk away with 1, that's just not good enough.
Wolves have been decent lately, though. No, people haven't been
scored against Liverpool, didn't they?
Blowing Wolves away. Yeah, they've been scoring against most of our opposition, and they have been playing well. They've been very unlucky. It's a bit unfair they've only got 3 points. They've been playing much better than their position suggests, especially since they got the new manager in. And they're not a rollover team. No one's been battering them. You have a look at their previous results.
We battered them, Trig. We battered them 2 weeks ago. Completely battered them away from home.
Oh, you did actually. Yeah, that's true.
That's why I was like the surefire banker. I was like, oh, we've already thrashed these idiots away from home. They're going to roll up, and we're just going to beat them. And that did not happen.
So
I reckon if that other game had been much closer, I would never have bought Dalot. But because we smashed them 4-1, I was like, well, we know how to beat this lot. We'll beat them easily at home, and they didn't.
So lads, another one that this is going to get on you and Trig's nerves, I know. Nottingham Forest 0, Everton 2. I was going to put a bit of a clip show together beforehand of Darius saying, there's no way Everton score in this. There's no way, despite also saying that Garner would score. So Garner and with a goal and assist, Barry with a goal, McNeil with an assist, bonus points, Garner 3, Pickford 2, Neco Williams 1, defense contributions, Anderson as always, and Tarkowski. And Garner, well, he's done very well, hasn't he? Diblin, O'Brien, that bloke, Raul, Mikalenko, and Patterson. I mean, lads, how do you feel? You tapped on Tarkowski. Is that as much a source of anger as anything? I think you did as well, didn't you, Darius?
Yeah, he has. He's
Sorry, say it
benched him.
again. Oh yeah,
He's got his
yeah.
second
You've
bench.
both benched Tarkowski, haven't you?
Yeah, I was like, I think about the calamity of moves this was. So if I'd never bought Dalot, I played Tarkowski, and I probably would have captained Foden or something. Oh no, actually, probably would have captained Cunha. So my captaincy would be no better, but I'd be 6 points better off in terms of the player I played in defense, because I obviously wouldn't have played Van den Berg. He would have been on the bench, and I don't know what I would have done. But yeah, so that's annoying, but it is what it is. I didn't expect Everton to keep a clean sheet, and judging from the stats in that game, I feel like they're quite lucky to have kept a clean sheet.
It's weird in FPL, you can make one decision, and at the time it seems like a good decision, but then that doesn't come off, and it leads to a series of consequences that also are shit. You know what I mean? It happens so often, doesn't it?
I had a feeling I might leave points on my bench this week, but it was a logical thing to do, was to bench Tarkowski. It's they were the least likely to keep a clean sheet. So, but they're the only team in the whole of today that has actually kept one.
I know, it's ridiculous, isn't it?
Just FPL, wouldn't it? Happens all the time. It seems to happen all the time.
We should touch on Michael Keane. So Michael Keane is one of those. I would say he's going to be a player that's not going to play in any midweeks. Something to really just think about. The way he's been benched, he was benched last midweek. Sorry, he wasn't even benched. He was not included in the squad last midweek. Not included in the squad once again this midweek. I don't know if it's a medical condition or just the way that they want to manage his minutes to protect him. I'm not sure what the situation is, but that's going to be something to consider. Like, he's not going to be available.
I tell you last night, Kanji. I told you that last night on the PubCast.
Bit like Ghana last night, Kanji.
Well, I'm just annoyed because, like, if he had started right, and like we obviously got the news that he wasn't available before the deadline, so because we got that news, I was able to take the -4 to bring Lewis Hall in. Luckily, he didn't actually lose me points; he just put me net neutral, which I'm happy with. But at the moment, let's see what happens after the deadline when they change the DEFCONs and ruin my extra 2 points. But like, if Keane had played, he would have been such a good value pick. Because like, Everton once again keep the clean. Like, how do they keep getting away with this? It's unbelievable.
You didn't sell him, did you, Kanji?
I did Keane to Hull, actually.
That's crazy. They got such good fixtures coming up.
Yeah. Well, I look at it where, like, I have Gabriel, O'Reilly, and then Hall, so I'll just play them every week, basically. And then, like, once Hall is done, it's like he'll leave to somewhere else, and I always have Anderson and Richards off the bench, and I don't want to play Anderson or Richards for at least 5 weeks. So, yeah.
So, what are we looking at now?
I think Gary's on mute. I don't know what happened.
Sorry, lads. I was on mute, yeah. So West Ham Brighton. This is what I mean by let's talk FPL Andy's luck. Paqueta, what he's done next to nothing all season. Goal, assist, so this is 2-2. Also assist for goal for Bowen, assist for Wilson. Veltman and Welbeck goals. Caddy Goglu, or whatever you say that, with an assist, and Minter thankfully getting me something before he went off injured. Welbeck missed penalty, bonus points, Paqueta 3, Bowen 2, Veltman 1, defense contributions, Fernandez, Charles, Iari, Dunk, Veltman. Yeah, Darius, you were watching them. What did you reckon this one? I mean, go for Bowen for you, so something nice there.
Yeah, I mean, it could have been more. Yeah, he could have scored a brace quite easily in this game, but yeah, I'm happy with the one. At least he did something this week and actually scored. A bizarre game of football. A very bizarre game. Minte went off injured, so he's probably going to miss the weekend. He went off with an ankle injury and it didn't look overly flash, and was substituted, I think, in the 54th minute or whatever. And it was the tale of penalties. A tale of 3 penalties, very bizarre penalties. I mean, Paqueta must have had bets on penalties in this game because I don't know what he's doing for the penalty he gave away. And it's a bit like when he got sent off. Like some of the things he does on a football field is exceptionally weird. Like he literally rugby tackled Dunk to the ground. Like, I don't know what he's thinking. Like the dude's a bit of a loose cannon. But yeah, I'm surprised he's come away with a goal. And I mean, he's on penalties, so that accounts for the goal. It was a very nice ball through to Bowen, so I can't criticize that. But yeah, I mean, it was a weird game. It could have gone either way. Both teams had chances to win it. Yeah, it was a good game to watch.
Did Minter's injury look bad?
He won't make the weekend, I wouldn't have thought. He had to be substituted. And he was on the ground for quite a while.
The amount of turnovers with injuries and stuff, he's just mounting up. Yeah. Kanji, Trig, any thoughts on this one? Kanji?
Yeah, I guess just Minte's. His minutes are going to be questionable. He picked up an injury. He's already had some earlier subs, had a benching as well. If I had him, I would probably move him on. I'm not sure if I would move him this week because he has Burnley, but he did pick up an injury, so something to monitor. But longer term, he's got to go somewhere else. I don't think you can stay here.
He's not playing the next game.
Do you know FPL Review's going to want me to get rid of him for? Paqueta.
Oh my god, that's crazy. Damn.
I'm sure it will be.
It'd be Sposlow, wouldn't it?
I've already got him.
Oh, that's right.
I'm not mean, but the people that got Gabriel in this and Kanji, fair play. Gabriel, as soon as I saw again, I'm talking about this till FPL Andy, but he's the biggest name out there. Got him in. I said to you before we started, Trig, didn't I? I just knew Gabriel was going to score, and he has. Gabriel, Trossard, Zubimendi, Jesus with the goals. Timber getting me an assist, which was lovely. Saka, Odegaard, Trossard as well. Watkins with a goal for Villa. Assist from Malin. Bonus points. Gabriel and Trossard sharing 3, which reminds me, lads, means that Zubimendi gets 1, and that's it. Is that right? Defensive contributions for no one.
He always gets bonus as well, Gabriel, doesn't he? Always gets a bonus.
Craig, do you want to rant about me and Gabriel as being lucky? Me and Trig were talking
lucky because all your defenders came up before Aston Villa scored.
Trig,
but to be fair, that's probably why they scored, isn't it? Because Gabriel and Timber were off.
Craig was like, Watkins, yay! And then all of a sudden he realised that Timber and Gabriel were off just before we started the stream.
At least Raya lost his clean sheet. Back to 2 points, probably. Did he make any saves, Raya?
He didn't make 3. Didn't make 3.
No, so he's on.
No, he's on 2, mate. He's on 2.
Again.
Yo, I don't know if the third one would have counted because, he had 2 saves. There was a double save, and then it was in the last 5 minutes. He had a double save, and then there was the third shot that it went through his hands, and then Watkins taps it in. So I don't know if that counts as a save or not.
No, it's only 2 on here.
Yeah,
and Saka, he always does just enough, doesn't he? 6 points.
Yeah.
We're not happy with really, but he's returned again, and he's doing this every week. 6 or 7 points, 5 points, or whatever.
Have you seen that meme, Nick? Have you seen that
4
meme?
goals and just 1 assist.
I'm going to go for an early powder my nose while you discuss
No
this.
worries. Yeah, this is the most important game to discuss. Like, there's like a meme that goes around. It's like, it ain't much, but it's honest work. And there's this like farmer that is classic Bukayo Saka in FPL. He just ticks along very consistently. He's exactly what you want, basically. You don't need someone to captain. You don't need to captain him. You just like hold him and let him do his thing.
He doesn't do enough. We need more from him. 4 goals and only 1 assist. It's not good.
Like, I don't want to captain him anytime soon, but I'm happy to just.
But
I'm happy
you can
to own
just
him.
pick 3 of their defenders and get more points. That's the problem.
Yeah, that is the problem.
I'm
And
gonna
you
have to
and
get Gabriel this week, I guess, aren't I?
you know that guy Tom Dollimore, right? He would argue,
Mhm.
he would say there's no point in Bukayo Saka because he doesn't have the pen share either. So it's like you're better off with Palmer at that price and then going for more defenders. Like if you're thinking that way, he would agree.
Yeah. Did he bring Gabriel in this week? I saw his stream last night. I can't remember if he brought him
Not
in or
sure.
not.
I think he started Tarkowski though.
I
So
he was just
I
gonna
think the
go.
weird thing here is that Gabriel was lucky to score because I don't know what Martinez is doing. Why is he trying to catch it there? Like, why is he not punching it? It's just a horrendous goalkeeping error. It's not like it's a good goal from Gabriel. It's just it's poor goalkeeping. Like he's
Yeah.
literally gone up to mark it like in an AFL game, Trig, and I don't know what he's doing. He's dropped the mark and it's literally landed on Gabriel and gone in. Like
Yeah,
it's
but
just
he's one of those players who gets all the luck all the time. It was like that one where it just flicked the top of his hair and he gets an assist. It's like all the time with Gabriel.
yeah.
You just gotta
Like it
give him-
wasn't like it was a
just
good
have to
goal. It
give
was just an error.
and get him. I'm just gonna have to buy him.
But
Yeah,
I wouldn't
like
be buying him. Like he went down. He got substituted after the doctor came out. So I wouldn't be buying
did he?
him straight away.
Yeah.
Did he get injured?
Well, I'm not sure, but he went down, Trig. He sat on the
Mhm.
ground and he didn't look like he was walking freely when he walked off. Now, people will say it was precautionary. It probably is precautionary, but I tell you what, if he's done anything, like I wouldn't be rushing straight into buying him tonight. Even if he's rising tonight, I'd just let him rise.
Yeah.
Because
They
I feel
shouldn't.
it
I'd
could
have
be
to have a look at the
injured.
replay.
Yeah, and it's
I
not
can't
going to be
trust
big.
anything. I
Nick, it's
can't
not going
trust
to be.
anything Darius says. I'm gonna have to go and have a look.
Yeah, and like the situation is he'll be included in the squad. You won't know if he'll be part of the starting lineup or not, regardless of the leagues. Like he'll be part of the match day team. It'll be fine. But I will say, like on paper, this match coming up for Arsenal versus Bournemouth is the perfect week to bench him. So I will start him, and I think for me, I'm going to make sure I have a good first bench. But I want to mention, like, I feel very like sad for those owners that have Raya as well as Hincapié. You know, this is one of those situations I think Gary can connect with where sometimes you want to be patient. You're like, I don't know if I trust Gabriel's minutes yet. Let me keep Hincapié one more week. Calafiori looks like he's out. And look at that. You got the clean sheet wipeout in the last minute. You got all the minutes. Everyone else returned except you. Like, that's very heartbreaking, isn't it?
I'm devastated. Right.
Lads, I'm going to power us through a little bit because I need to be done in roughly half an hour. Not exactly because it's quite
for
late
heaven's
here.
sake.
I was lucky when I was able to do it at all. All right, so we'll have a look at our teams. Who is bottom of the 4 of us on here? Nick, it's you, I'm afraid, mate. So you've got down to 182k, Sanchez 2, O'Reilly, Virgil, Lacroix still to play, Anderson 4, Verts, Foden still to play, Saka 6, Cunha 2, Haaland, Cap, and Thiago. Talk through it, mate.
And look at that bench. Look at that bench. Lift it up.
Oh, and Tarkov, yeah. He's not even first bench. So you haven't
I
even got a
know.
chance at someone.
Well, I
Yeah,
have.
so-
I mean, if O'Reilly and Foden didn't turn up, and Thiago might not turn up, to be fair.
Yeah.
And then I just need O'Reilly or someone not to. But it's good to have points on. It's better to have points on your bench and only have 9 men, isn't it? So, plus he's good for the future. So
Did
it's
you
just one
roll
of
in
those
the end?
things.
Did
Yeah, I
you roll in
rolled.
the
I
end?
didn't make
You
any.
did.
I mean, if I had, it would have been to get Hall or someone, wouldn't it? So I'm quite pleased I didn't make any transfers. It's a good week not to make any by the look of it. And I've only played 4, so I've still got 7 to go. So it's not really bad. I'm just annoyed that I've got Tarkowski on the bench.
Yeah, it's not too bad, is it? And
But I mean, looking
You're
at
still
it,
looking
he was always going to be on the bench. I mean, Darius Assar, I should have put Lacroix on the bench, but or Virgil. No, yourself should have put Virgil on the bench. But still got the captain to go as well, so it's not a total disaster just yet. What would be a disaster if Akatike got a hat trick or something? That would be a disaster.
Yeah.
Other than that,
So,
or Szoboszlai, of course. I don't want him getting points.
Next is
like for
Darius.
for next team, just a comment. Like the EO and it's the same with Darius. Like the EO for Arsenal defense is actually fairly high. Like Timber must be at like 40%. Gabriel's gonna eventually become like 30%. Like if he isn't already at 20%, right?
Timber
like
25 at my rank.
That's why I don't have them, Kanji.
Right,
So I like to go against. I like to go against Dio. I like to take a stand in various places. So
Gabriel.
So like
I have no interest in Arsenal defense for the next 2 weeks either. I mean, Bournemouth. I think Bournemouth will probably score a goal.
Yeah, but
that's just what I believe, and I think Liverpool score too. So then you're banking on attacking returns in order to justify. I think from game week 22 onwards, Arsenal defense is a no-brainer. For the next couple of weeks, I'm quite happy taking it on, even if it means Gabriel rises to 6.6. He's not scoring goals every week, and he's not going to be playing Martinez, who drops the ball on his head every week either.
He's scoring goals every week until I buy him. I'm going to put a stop to his goals very shortly, but it's just a question of when.
You take one for the team, Trig.
I might have to do it.
D-Unit's on 16 points. Sanchez 2, Dalot captain 4, O'Reilly still to play, Chalobah 1, Cunha 2, Verts Foden still to play. Rice obviously didn't play at all, so you may have a chance of getting.
He may get him.
Maybe. Ekateke and Haaland still to play. Bowen 7. Yeah. What were your moves, mate? And how you feeling? So if it didn't look too bad when I look at it here.
To be honest, I've got plenty of players to play. It just looks bad because of the captain more than anything else. If it wasn't for that, I think we'd be sitting here going, right, we're still on for a pretty good week. It is just obviously going to come down to how well Haaland goes. If Haaland blanks, then I could actually be perfectly fine.
But tell us a little bit more about Dalot captaincy.
Well, I just thought, as I said, it made sense in one. I just thought it made a lot of sense. Not salty about it. Looks like Gary's more salty about it than me. I reckon Gary can't believe I showed up, but I'm not that kind of person. The reason why I didn't show up the other day is because my head was annoying me more than anything.
I decided to do violin. I decided to play the violin. Kanji, you see, when you play the violin, Darius is like I don't know, he's like a child when you show him I think there's an episode of Father Ted where they put a box over his head with stars on the inside, and all of a sudden he calms down. And Darius is like that when you play the violin.
Oh, Darius, man, it's gonna be.
Hey, Darius, I had to give it back to you a bit after the last 2 lock-ins.
Oh yeah, no, that's all good.
He's still off. He's still off with the stars. Yeah. See, just the captaincy frustrated you, mate. You're on mute.
The audience loved
I'm just trying to work out whether Arteta's going to say anything about Gabriel or not on this post-match presser.
Okay. All right. Well, you're doing.
But no, he's not. He's just talking about whether it's their user on the title. In terms of the team, it comes down to how well Liverpool go against Leeds, I suppose, and then whether Wilson can bang against Crystal Palace with a little bit of luck. Hopefully I get a little bit of bench jam, which would be nice, and Wilson can actually deliver the points, because I didn't actually consider moving Wilson behind Tarkowski. I thought that Wilson would be better off the bench than Rice. So I hope that he bloody well is. Because otherwise that decision to bring Dalot in really will be quite costly, because, I would have captained Cunha if I'd not captained Dalot probably, so that doesn't make any difference. It's just a 6 points difference between Dalot and Tarkowski that would have been, 6 points is 6 points, but yeah, it is what it is. Happy days, roll on game week 20.
That's what I love with Darius. Always the optimist. So who is actually top? I think it's you, Kanji. So me next, back to the top of the podcast host league. So Green Arrow for the first time in ages, 164k. Kelleher, Lacroix still to play. Timber 9, Hall 4. Sabozlai. Save it to the podcast, lads. When he's actually played to rinse me for that. Minter 4, Cunha 2, Foden still to play. Saka 6. Ekateke and Haaland captain still to play. Yeah, so I'm just happy, lads, because I've not had a Green Arrow even on a Saturday for about a month. It feels like maybe it's not that long. So I am just happy with that. So I bought Hall in. He's got some points, and Sabozlai in. I don't care at this stage. I'm just happy with a Green Arrow. But
Have you got any money in the bank with your team?
I think 0.4.
Okay, so it's not enough to bring Gabriel in somehow, right?
Yeah, because Timber's the same price as him.
No, I was thinking like, okay, look, based on what I saw today, I think the 3 you're going to want is Timber, Gabriel, and Saka.
Yeah, but the problem is, mate, I've got Minter possibly injured, Vandenberg on my bench. We don't know, but possibly injured, and Hall. I know it's unlikely, but possibly injured. You know, if I had a free transfer and I've only got 2 transfers, I think Trig and Darius are right. I think that can wait for at least 2 weeks till.
Yeah, it's not even for Bournemouth. Like I'm really thinking about the Liverpool game, like how you would even get to him, but we'll see.
Maybe, yeah, I get your point. But there's also the Saka to Palmer, who obviously scored tonight. Did we forget to look at that game? We must have got to look at it again.
Yeah, we haven't looked at that yet. I want to report on that one. We haven't done
Let's
that
do
one
it.
yet.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Let's go back to it before we look at Kanji's team. Chelsea 2, Bournemouth 2, Palmer, Enzo goals, Esteval, Garnacho assist, Clivert, Brooks goal, Semenya assist. I didn't realise that. Brooks on 3, Enzo and Clivert on 2, which means does Palmer get 1 then?
Palmer gets 0.
Palmer gets 0. Fair enough. Fafana, Casado, defensive contributions, as well as Cruffer, Jimenez, Hill, Senesi, obviously, and I think that's it.
Fafana is an absolute beast on Defcons. Fafana is, and he's only 4.5 million. I mean, he does get rotated a bit during this short kind of turnaround spell, but he's a Defcon monster. But this game, it was ridiculous. Like, it started off end to end. Bournemouth scored pretty quickly, and Chelsea's defence is all over the place. Then Chelsea got a goal, which was Enzo got a really nice goal. It was really, really good shot. And Palmer got a penalty. But they just conceded the other end. Esteval was very good at the start. But absolutely hopeless. I'm very worried about Chelsea's defence. I mean, not being able to beat Bournemouth, or not even scoring 3 goals at home to Bournemouth is bad, isn't it? But Palmer, I don't think he's back. He's not back, really. I mean, that's just a penalty. Take the penalty out, and he's got nothing this game. So, I mean, 10 million.
When's their big fixture swing change? 21, 22?
Yeah.
24 is the main one.
24.
They've got Man City at the weekend, haven't they? So,
yeah, because I've heard loads of people going on about this week.
Missing Cucurella today, which wouldn't have helped, to be fair.
Oh yeah, 24. West Ham Wall. Bloody hell! You couldn't write a better fixture on, could you? But they're not bad.
Literally.
They're not bad from 21 though either. But
No.
yeah.
Once the City game's out of the way, I think they're quite good. Yeah, Fulham aren't that attacking, or Brentford away aren't attacking, or Palace. So they're pretty good fixtures, really. So I should hang on to Sanchez, but he's testing my patience. Maybe I should start the Burnley keeper at the weekend against Brighton.
Do you have any thoughts on the Argentine Enzo Fernandez.
Yeah, he's rubbish. I wouldn't
I
buy
had a
him.
feeling. I had a feeling you'd say that.
Got a lucky goal today. It was a good goal, actually. Very good goal.
There was
They're few and far between, aren't they?
very inconsistent. His finishing is very inconsistent, but great player.
Okay, let's move on to your team.
Hey, that's not right. I don't have a clean sheet from Raya. Maybe it's you
No,
haven't
you
refreshed
don't.
it,
Maybe
maybe.
need to update it.
I'm back down. Oh, Roberto.
There we go. Yeah.
I'm coming for you,
You
Roberto.
shouldn't have told me to refresh it. You could have blagged it then. So
No,
Raya
I'm an honest guy.
Raya 2, Hall 4. The hero for you, obviously, Gabriel 15. O'Reilly, Szoboszlai still to play. Cunha 2, Saka 6, Foden, Wirtz, Thiago, and Captain Haaland still to play, mate. And you took a -4. What were your transfers? And
Calafiori to Gabriel. I mean, I've made so many defensive. I've had so many injuries. Like I had a Keane injury, I had a Calafiori injury. I almost had a Lewis Hall injury as well. Like it has been horrendous. And Gabriel could potentially be injured. I mean, I don't know at the moment, but like I just
stressful, isn't it?
Yeah, I genuinely keep transferring in players that get injured, and it's like the perfect fixtures for them, and then it just goes kaput. But regardless, once again, people would tell me a sideways move, a one Arsenal defender to another. Well, it was 0 points for Calafiori to 15 for Gabriel. So, I mean, it is what it is, right? And yeah, so just thankful for him, and he's probably going to give me a green arrow. Cannot believe he's only 8% owned. He will definitely be like 40% by the time I get to Liverpool. Yeah, Hull coming in. This was a last-minute transfer decision based on the news of Keane being left out of the squad. I brought him in mainly because I also read the quote from the Brentford manager talking about Thiago, and I already knew Michael Keane was going to miss out potentially, but if Thiago also missed out, I'd be on for 0 points from Richard. So I thought to myself, let me just take a hit. Like Hull can get like something. I needed at least 4 points from him to pay off the hit minimum, and so he's done that. So I don't really care what happens from here on in, and I'm happy to own Hull.
You could have had the wonderful Joaquin Anderson coming in for his massive haul of probably 1 point.
Honestly, I think he might get something. He probably will end up with 3 or 4. But like in case Thiago doesn't play, I'm gonna get 3 or 4 points. And if Thiago does play, I'm hoping he gets a goal. So, and it's always really tough because Thiago is the last game of the game week. So I don't even know whether I'm gonna cheer on Anderson or not. Like I don't know how to feel.
All the games are on Thursday, aren't they? The remaining ones. Yeah,
we've got to suffer for a whole day, haven't we, before the next games?
We do. Yeah, let's have a look at Nightmares teams. Can you remember what his transfers were? See, when I don't need his transfers, he texts me him. When I do need his transfers, he doesn't text me. But he took a minus. Did he take a minus, or he did like 4 transfers? Didn't he? Can any of you remember?
He didn't take a minus. It would show up on the screen there.
Oh yeah, it would, wouldn't it? But he's got Henderson still to play, O'Reilly still to play, Dalot. He was ranting Darius because he listened to your logic. All for Tarkowski 8, but at least he's got Tarkowski in. Now he might be in the chat actually. I'll have a look at the chat.
I have his transfers. So he did.
Let me finish reading out his teammate and then tell us. Neto 1, Cunha 4, Voltamade 1, Foden, Ekateke, and Haaland with Cunha captain. Comment.
Oh, that's right. He brought Neto in and then started complaining that he was on the bench. And I said, well, you should have just come and consulted me, Nightmare. And I would have swerved you away from Neto.
Yeah, so
Chelsea always played a reserve team midweek, or mostly their reserve team. So
yeah, so I think his transfers were Senesi to Lewis Hall. I think he probably gained points on that.
That's decent. That's decent.
Semenyo out, Neto in, so he's lost points on that. And then Timber out, Dalot in. Oh wow, that's gonna hurt.
Oh
Timber,
no,
that's right.
Ouch,
why would you make that? That's your fault, Darius. You're gonna hold your hand up here, mate, and apologise to our good friend FPL Nightmare Andrew.
I don't make anyone buy any players. It's about like what Gary does with review. He looks at review, and according to him, review doesn't make him bring in Dominic Szoboszlai, but we could argue that it heavily influences him bringing it in.
Oh, definitely. I prefer to be heavily influenced by review than you, though.
I don't know. I said James Garner. You could have gone there instead, Gary. Saved a bit of dosh.
On a serious note, Voltamade was benched again, wasn't he? Like,
Yeah.
I said if he benched,
Visser
I
played
said Visser
well.
would
So
start. Dean it called it.
yeah, he's a good player, isn't he? Visser. Yeah. Do you reckon you got to get rid of him now, or
The unit called it. What did I tell you?
it's very
I told
tricky,
you.
isn't it?
I
Because the
called it
fixtures
a
are so
long time ago,
nice
but
for
the D unit
Newcastle.
called it, and that's all you need to know.
yeah?
You've
He's
got to
not gonna
wonder
start.
whether, you've got to wonder though if they're going to be taking it in turns with this short turnaround. Like you could easily take him out and then find that he's the one who starts
Probably.
the next game week. So what do you do? It's a tricky one, that isn't it?
Yeah.
I
The
guess you've got to be
fixtures
brave
are,
and take him out probably.
but the fixtures are so good. Like those fixtures are gorgeous for both teams. Like he brought Neto in, and I don't know if he's held on to Voltamade. I think you have to hold. I don't know.
Should have a look at young Roberto's team. Look, you and of course Roberto and Kanji hosted the Form is Temporary podcast when it was going. Identical points in third and fourth. What is it? The number of chances you made then separates you, isn't it?
Probably, yeah. I probably
think.
made way too many. Yeah, so that makes sense.
So we always like looking at Roberto's because I never know what to expect when I get to his team.
Oh,
Pickford 10, Gavardio Lacoste to play, Chow 4, Wilson, Gordon 5, vice captain. I mean, that's pretty ballsy. Not quite Darius level ballsy, but Foden still to play, Neto 1. He's had Neto for ages, though, hasn't he? Watkins 5, Voltamade 1, Haaland captain. Kanji, give us your views on your former
Partner.
your former co-host team.
I think Roberto, first of all, he's an excellent FPL manager, but some of his picks are always outlandish. So for example,
Yeah,
like I think he might be the only person that's held on to Watkins. And for example, like Pickford, this is someone that FPL Meerkat always tells me about. Like, if I had to pick a goalie and hold him all season long, it's Pickford because he picks up the save points, picks up the bonus, picks up the clean sheets, picks up the penalty saves, picks up the assists. The jammiest goalkeeper pick in the game, Jordan Pickford. And look here, like I think he's held him for a while and got rewarded.
Yeah, we've got to get you and him on at the same time at one point.
And yeah, hopefully in the future one day.
Yeah, we will do. Yeah, he's done well. He's got a few. He's always got the least players to play, though, hasn't he, Trig? We look at these. When it's
always on a Saturday, isn't it? He's normally first one all out.
Yeah, we're not even on a Saturday. What, Tuesday? But
we've still got 5 to go.
Yeah, he's doing
pretty well.
He's doing pretty well. So let's have a look at the players to play tomorrow, and basically who can not tomorrow, Thursday. You doing another watch along, Darius, on Thursday? Can you bring yourself to it after tonight?
Oh yeah, I prefer watch alongs of Man United aren't involved. They're so much more enjoyable because at least then I know that I don't have to worry about us making it a miserable experience.
A green arrow, I love it. Right, so we only pick out players that are above 10%. So scrolling through my team, Foden still to play if you don't own him. Haaland 180% again. Ekateke 81%. And if we scroll down here, we've got Thiago 39. There's loads. Guehi, O'Reilly, Wilson, Virgil. There's so many, probably too many to read out. Kirky 19, Wirtz 17, Anderson. I mean, to be honest, we own so many of these players. How do you see Thursday going, lads? Let's have a look at the fixtures. So we got Crystal Palace, Fulham, Liverpool, Leeds, where the amazing Szoboszlai is going to come in for me and Kanji. Brentford, Spurs, and Sunderland, Man City. Darius, I'll come to you. How much are you worried about the Haaland not captain?
Not too worried about it. I mean, I've been on the wrong side of it too many times already this year to really care about it at this point. You can kind of tell that I'm just having a bit of fun with FPL this year because if I really was overly serious about trying to I know my first 6 weeks with Nottingham Forest and that literally killed my season. So I'd rather have some fun with some outrageous punts and hope they come in rather than just be boring. So yeah, I'm actually not too worried about it. In fairness, yeah, I think I can still hunt in the top 100K by the end of the season, playing a bit differently. So I'm going to see if I can do it. And if I can, I can. If I can't, I can't. But yeah, I feel like potentially, though, I reckon they're going to make some changes next year. I reckon FPL are going to see that how boring it is with captaincy, and I reckon they're either going to allow you to change it from Saturday to Sunday, or they'll alter it or something, because I reckon it's becoming a little bit stale at the moment.
I quite like the 4 clips early in the season, or the 3. I guess it's 3 extra ones. Kanji, you're nodding your head.
Yeah. I mean, I just think it's nice to keep it fresh. I mean, like last season they had the assistant manager. It kept it fresh. It was a little bit annoying because you were locked out of using your actual transfers unless you wanted to take -4s to use them. But like I think the addition of new chips, it's going to just add more variance to the game, so it's a little bit annoying. But at the same time, it's kind of fun. So like more chips, more fun. I think as long as you end up using them, I think it'll be fun.
Trig, and how are you feeling about Thursday, man?
I think Fulham are going to beat Palace 1-0 because I've got Lacroix over Anderson. I'm very worried about Szoboszlai because he's a review pick, and it's why you picked him. And it's also why he's going to get points, because reviews had an absolute blinder this week with Paquetá and everybody else, Gabriel. So I just got that feeling. In fact, FPL Andy's got him, and they brought him in. He's going to do well this week, I think. It's annoying, but I think that's what's going to happen. And I don't think Thiago's going to start.
What was the issue with him? Do we have no?
Oh, he just can't play too many games a week. He's managing issues. Nothing to do with his injury last season. But they generally don't play him midweek. I did actually think about benching him anyway this week. So I was worried I might get a 1-pointer from him. But I played him in the end. And I think City, I think Haaland might get something actually this week. Hopefully. I'm a bit worried about O'Reilly, though. I wouldn't be surprised if he's benched. Ake is going to come on. It's just a question of whether Guardiola get rested or whether O'Reilly will get rested. I think one of them will.
Gents, right. First of all, I'm going to apologise to the chat. I completely ignored you tonight. We arranged this literally like an hour before. I set the stream up an hour before. Because we wanted to get together and have a chat, didn't we, Craig? And and Kanji and Darius, thanks so much for jumping on. But I'll ask you, lads. So we'll be back. We've got so much content coming up. We'll be back on Friday on the PubCast, 6 o'clock UK time to preview Game Week 20. We'll be on another lock-in at 7:40 on Saturday night, and then we'll be back for another podcast on Monday to preview Game Week 21. It's Darius, it's emotionally draining, these FPL game weeks coming up so quickly, but also it's nice. It's nice, and it's great when you have a good game week like I seem to be having so far, but it's very draining when you're not having such a good game week.
Not really. I'm just annoyed about Man United.
Yeah.
If Man United win, I can sit there and get 0 FPL points and I'll be happy. But when they don't win, especially games where I expect them to win comfortably, that's what's emotionally draining. I'm a fan at heart. FPL is just a side product. It's like, I like looking at AFL fantasy. I like use it the same way. It helps me watch the games more. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't watch the games. But yeah, it's essentially FPL is exactly the same way. I wouldn't watch all the football if I wasn't for FPL, and I enjoy watching football. So it's just like the added companion
100%.
with it. So yeah, unlike a lot of people, FPL actually doesn't affect my mood. It's Man United that affects my mood. They piss me off.
Yeah, well, at least when you do your watch along on Thursday, you won't have to. You won't have to watch that when you.
Oh, it'll be great. I'm looking forward to it already because, like, you know, even if Haaland scores, I own him. So, like, I'm still celebrating the fact that I'm getting points. So, like, yeah, as much as like I know that him scoring points hurts my rank, at the end of the day, I just want points in general. So why not get excited about it?
Yeah, 100%. Kanji, where can we find you, mate? And are you looking forward to Szoboszlai coming and because we are going to return to that debate on Friday. I promise.
Verts is going to wipe the floor of him, isn't he, Trig? Verts is going to wipe the floor of these slob fools.
I still want to know why Gary bought. What was your reasoning, Gary, for putting him in?
Instead of James Garner, he could have saved money.
FPL review. No, well, it wasn't an FPL review pick. I would have preferred to go Sade, but if I'd have gone Sade, I'd have had nothing to upgrade Richards. I mean, who would have I upgraded him to? What 4.5 million defender is there?
Yeah, but why did you pick Szoboszlai, though?
I just said
review.
Yeah, it was the highest suggested 6.5 midfielder on review.
Yeah, he is. He is. He's very high, isn't he? On Solio and review.
And I could, if I didn't sell him, if I'd have gone for Sade, who I really wanted, I couldn't have upgraded Richards. There's no 4.5 million defender, 4.6 million defender I had any interest in. So I couldn't have even got Chow. I could have got nowhere near anyone who's got decent fixtures. So it's going to be on Friday. It's going to be me and Kanji versus Trig and D Unit on the Szoboszlai outcome, and one team will lord it over the other.
Yeah, I think going in,
it'll be as good as the Cunha pick.
Yeah, I think like going into the Sunday, I think we all know what we need. So I think, like, for example, for me, I have like Foden, O'Reilly, and Holland captain, so it doesn't really matter. Like, everybody owns them anyway. Like, I have Thiago, so I'm hoping for a goal. I need Spurs to concede. The EO for their players is just from the dead teams is too high. So I just need a Brentford goal. Even if Thiago blanks, I don't mind, as long as he matches Ekitike. And then Liverpool, we need at least 2 Liverpool goals. And I think Leeds will score 1 too, unfortunately. Probably the inform Calvert-Lewin. And yeah, so we'll see what happens in Palace Fulham. I mean, the scoreline won't matter because I'm sure everyone will just hit DEFCONs anyways. So points are coming. But yeah, it'll be a fun Sunday.
Thursday.
Oh, wow. Thursday. Sorry about that.
Thursday. Yeah. I know what you mean, though. I would have thought it as well. I mean, it's just instinct, isn't it? Greg, how are you feeling about about Thursday, mate? I'm doing wrong.
What time are we on Thursday?
We're not. We're on we're on Friday at 6 p.m. UK time. These games are on Thursday.
So yeah, no, worried.
Yeah.
About Thursday's game. So yeah, I'm expecting a red arrow this week.
So the games are on January 1st. Is that when they are?
Yeah.
I think. Let's have a look.
You're on the second here.
Yeah, they will be on January 1st. Yeah, they will be, yeah.
Maybe we will have some mysterious benchings. Some people might have some fun on New Year's Eve. Who knows?
You sent me that earlier, some serious hangovers.
maybe.
I'm hoping I want to get to that Tarkowski second on my bench. But it's not impossible. Not impossible.
Maybe Foden will take him and O'Reilly out, and they'll both get completely smashed. He's been known for that before, hasn't he? And then Tarkowski sneaks in, Trig.
Some of them might be given the game off, mightn't they? Rather than bench them, he might say, "Look, just go and enjoy yourselves."
Maybe.
So if Foden, when O'Reilly doesn't play, I'm hoping they're just not in the squad. I mean,
I'd take O'Reilly not playing. I'd be on board with that one because then I would get Tarkowski's.
Yeah, you're going to get him, aren't you?
Yeah,
I reckon you will, Darius.
I think all my players play. That's why I picked my players, because they don't not show up. Obviously, Rice getting injured was unusual, but I don't believe that O'Reilly and Foden will be rested. I'm pretty confident they're all going to be rolled out.
Yeah,
good. That means they're not starting.
Before we end the stream, can I ask you guys a question? Like, I just want to confirm it from a memory bank for the audience, just so we have it for sure, guaranteed. So, After this Arsenal performance, there is absolutely no doubt in my mind. If they stay healthy, they're 100% winning the Premier League. But I want to hear it from you guys. Who do you think is going to win the Premier League?
Man
No,
City.
I disagree. Manchester City are going to win it comfortably.
3 Man Cities.
All good, all good. I guess I'm Arsenal. Oh, it's fine. I'll just hold stock. I'll be one of those guys. It's fine.
There's
At
as
least I
much
know.
chance of Liverpool coming back from where they are now and winning the league than there is than Arsenal winning it. And
Yeah,
that's,
okay.
I say that
Okay.
with great confidence.
Okay, I respect that because you know what, like historically, that's probably the right answer to say. But I feel like Arsenal would have dropped points against this type of Aston Villa team, the type of team that's like been undefeated the last 12 games. in a
Very
row.
convincing performance.
Exactly, they destroyed them. Like it wasn't even close. And if you think about it, the goal at the end doesn't even matter. It was a consolation goal. They subbed off all their players. The result was already there. So it was
They'll
basically
probably
like a
lose to
4-0
Bournemouth
win.
on the weekend. They'll probably lose to Bournemouth on the weekend. That's the
Yeah,
kind of
they're-
game. That's the kind of game Arsenal stuff up. It's not the Aston Villa game. It's the games away against the teams like Bournemouth where you expect them to win. They go there, they struggle, and then they end up getting a 0-0 or a 1-1 or something stupid result like that.
Gents, I'm going to wrap up. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Thank you for the 3 lads for joining me so late, last minute arranged. It's been awesome. Do join the unit for his watch along on Thursday. Which what games are you going to do? Watch along for, Darius? Just the evening ones, or
All 4. They're all evening and Gary. They're all like. They're
for
at
you they
7:30
are.
and
You're a guest,
8:15.
aren't
Yeah.
they? Yeah, and please do join us at 6 o'clock on Friday night UK.
Actually, I
time
lied. No,
for-
there's 4 in the evening. There's 1:30. What? So there's 2 1:30 games and 2. Well, sorry, no. 1:30 is 5:30. Is that 5:30 kickoff?
5:30 UK time. Yeah.
Yeah. So 2 5:30s and then 2 4 a.m., which is 2 8 o'clock games. So yeah, I'll be on for the entire 4 games. Yeah.
Awesome. I look forward to working, mate. Cheers, everyone. I'll see you.
Happy New
We'll see you
Year's.
on Friday.
Have a New Year,
Happy
Oh, yeah,
New
and
Year's.
happy New Year. Yeah, good. Well, cool.
Have a drink.
Bye, everyone.
Be responsible.